Good morning from your best car in Kent. My name is Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. This one's in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 500 5-star reviews. So please do check out our website to see the reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer 2 of the most frequently asked questions we get here at Your Best Car, being do we take part exchange and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes. We will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. And on top of that, I'm sure to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rate. So if finance is the route for you, then please do get in contact with us or visit our website, yourbestcar.co.uk. We have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert, so whether it's PCP or HP that you're looking for, you can put some numbers, find something that works for you. There'll be a finance breakdown of the contract before you hit apply, and then once you do hit apply, we'll get back in contact with you from there. So this is the walk around video for our Range Rover Vogue SE. There is luxury everywhere you look with this car. There's over £6,000 worth of upgrades, not to mention its full Land Rover service history. It's actually recently serviced in January 2023. It's a Euro 6 compliant car, it's rear wheel drive as well, and it has the 3-litre V6 diesel engine producing 258 brake horsepower. If we get onto some of these upgrades, we'll start down here with the unmarked 22-inch diamond cut 6-spoke alloy wheels, which were over £3,000 by themselves. Now, when I say unmarked, that means there's no scratches, there's no signs of curbing, no scuffs on any of these alloys, so they're all in fantastic condition. If we move over to this side, we can also see there's rear privacy glass from the B-pillar backwards, gloss black window surrounds, and then with the Vogue, famously, you have this Atlas side vent graphic. The side mirrors are folded in when the car is locked. You've got keyless entry and retracting side steps too. So right now the key's in my pocket. We can come into close proximity, open the handle, the side mirrors will pop out and the side steps will pop out as well. Now the luxury continues inside. First of all, you're greeted by probably the most comfy seats that Land Rover offer. These are the semi-aniline perforated leather seats in an ebony black finish. These can be electrically adjusted. There's memory mode found just on the inner door panel. They can be heated and cooled as well. You've then got a leather wrapped multi-function steering wheel. You've got paddle shifters on here. You've got cruise control. The column can be electrically adjusted and the steering wheel surrounds can be heated. You've then got your hands-free buttons, your multimedia buttons, etc. Some of the big upgrades are the panoramic sunroof, so stretching all the way back. You've got a refrigerator compartment in the middle just here, and you've got upgraded Meridian surround sound system. Just through the binnacle, you've got the upgraded digital dash. You've got your full map view on there as well. So you can see that in the photos, but I'll show you that in just a second. And then in the middle is our 10-inch touchscreen display. So we're gonna have a hop inside and show you some of these features now. We've got keyless start to couple the keyless entry. Let's shut that door so it's not beeping at us. Here is your main menu. So like I said, it's an entirely touchscreen user interface if we just go from left to right. If we start up here with our multimedia, straight away it's showing you one of the big upgrades, which is the digital TV. So if we just click on this, unfortunately we're in a bit of a dead zone in terms of reception, but you can see in the photos that the TV works completely fine. You can cycle through your different channels here. You've got all the kids programs too. Let's just give this a go and see if that'll, there we are. So ITV has loaded completely fine. Let's turn the volume down. We can then go, whoops, back to source. I've just gone the long way around. There we go, so source. You've got your radio, your CD player, your media library, so that is your Bluetooth connectivity. You can connect up your phone to play your music. And if we just go back here to radio, your usual FM, AM and DAB radio. Just below here, again, you can use your Bluetooth, connect up your phone for your phone book. So you can display your phone book on here, take calls, make calls. You can also use the steering wheel buttons too. Everything is in here. Just to the right again, satellite navigation, so a nice widescreen display. Being touchscreen, you can pinch and zoom, you can move the map around, you can see it's extremely responsive. You've got your points of interest as well that you can save. And then one up is your climate controls. So you can adjust the front and rear climate, as this is a 4-zone climate controlled vehicle. Back to home, if we go to the next page, across web browser to add to that multimedia. Seats, so we can control the temperature of the seats. We've got 3 increments for the heating and then the same for cooling. Just go back. And then you've got another page on here, some other things like ambient lighting, your Bluetooth, vehicle dimensions. Vehicle dimensions is very important. You can just see here, whoops, if we tag on this, your various heights. So your access height, normal height, and off-road height. It's worth pointing out that the car in this video, as well as the photos, is in the access height, so the lowest height. And if we put the car into reverse, we can see the reversing camera will pop up. You've got your parking guidelines, and as you can hear, your sensors. So let's put that back into park. We'll go back to the home menu. A little bit further down, so again, if you want to manually use the climate controls, you can do so. Your intensity is in the middle, your temperature on the left and right hand side is here. But if you want to quickly go to the climate or your seats, you can just press this button rather than looking at the touchscreen. In the middle, we've got a really smart and simple center console. So we've got a piano black finish all throughout, your automatic gearbox, but of course you can switch into your manual mode. And then you've got your terrain response to auto on here. So at the moment we just keep this in. This adjusts your suspension, but if you want to manually adjust it, you can cycle through various settings. So if I just show you through the dashboard here, you've got grass, gravel, snow, mud ruts, sand, rock crawl. But if we just push it back down, we keep it in automatic. If you want to raise the car manually or lower it, you've got these buttons here. So again, just to reiterate, this is the lowest height, the access height. And you can see this button here is lit up to suggest that it's locked into place. A couple cup holders just under here. And as I mentioned briefly earlier, your refrigerator cool box, which can be turned on, is just under the armrest. You've then got a couple of USB ports, HDMI and SIM ports too. Over here, you might have seen this in the photos already. You've got your Land Rover headphones in this nice little pouch. Oh, I'm trying to do this one-handed, but you can see this is still in the plastic film. Hasn't been used, but this is of course great for if you've got a passenger on the left-hand side and they want to watch the TV. A great option to have, just so it's not distracting you from the road. So we'll keep that just there. The panoramic sunroof, you can see it stretches all the way back. You can control this by pressing this button here. That's just for the sun blind, but we'll keep it open for now. And then in the middle, on your digital display, you can cycle through various driver assistance features. So your lane departure warning, blind spot monitor, this is all ticked, this is all on, but you've got all the necessary safety features needed for a car of this size. And you can cycle through your various multimedia. And oops, I'm just trying to find the map, which I think is, well, maybe it's one more up, display settings. So you can see here, full screen map, click on this. By the way, I'm controlling it using this button here. There we go. And this will take up the entire screen. So if you want to look at the middle console, you've got it just under your nose. So let's turn off the electrics and we'll have a look at the rest of the car now. There are the side steps popping out for us. Now let's have a look at the rear. So we've got the exact same seat upholstery back here, the semi-aniline ebony black perforated leather seats. Up above, you've got the ivory headlining, and you've also got the premium floor mats down below. And then back here, part of your 4-zone climate control, you can control the rear climate, and you can also adjust the heat setting for the rear outer seats. Just heating for this, for the rear seats. But if we just take a step back, we can see that panoramic sunroof stretches all the way back, really opens the cabin space. You've then got a couple of storage bins in the backs of the front 2 seats. I should also point out that these rear outer seats can be electrically adjusted using this button here. Now moving round to the rear, you'll see the privacy glass and the black accents on the exterior stretch all the way back, just giving it that stealthy and aggressive look. But you still got the original silver lettering down here. We can open the boot by pressing the button once. We can take a step back with it, do it all by itself. You've then got an additional inner tailgate, which again you can press, and that will give you a bit more of an opening. And then back here, again, you've got the premium carpet, plenty of space being the Vogue, a parcel shelf which can be taken off, and then you can retract, you can lower and raise the middle row of seats using this button, well, these buttons on the back. And then just under the false floor is your spare wheel. Your locking wheel nut is just on the left-hand side. And then we can close the boot again like so. So if you're interested in buying the Vogue, you can give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchange and we offer finance. So if either of those options intrigue you, then please do get in contact with us. We're all on WhatsApp and iMessage as well, so if you need to ask any questions about our car, or you need to send over some details about your part exchange, again, please do message us on those platforms. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.